Viktor Hovland, from being a golf prodigy to becoming one of the exciting players in the PGA Tour, no one can stop his rise to stardom. What is his story? We'll talk about how this young Norwegian rose from obscurity to become a household name in the world of golf. Our dedicated team spent countless hours researching from top sources like Golf Monthly for insights on his early career, Forbes and Fox Sports for key moments in his performance. You won't believe his journey. Let me first give you a backstory on how this golf prodigy started. Viktor Hovland was born in Oslo, Norway. Unlike other countries with deep golf traditions like the US or the UK, golf in Norway was a niche sport. But that didn't stop Viktor. His journey started when his father, Harald Hovland, returned from a work trip in the US with a set of golf clubs. At the age of 11, Viktor picked up those clubs and became obsessed. He spent countless hours at a local driving range, honing his skills and developing the swing that would one day captivate the golfing world. Despite golf being less popular in Norway, Viktor stood out early as a player with incredible natural talent and an unmatched work ethic. Golf in Norway wasn't exactly glamorous. With long winters, Viktor would often practice in cold and harsh conditions, hitting balls off mats or indoors. But this didn't hold him back. In fact, it made him tougher, more determined, and focused. He was determined to prove that someone from Norway could make it big in a sport dominated by players from warmer climates. Even from a young age, his talent was undeniable. Viktor had a smooth, natural swing with remarkable consistency. He wasn't just hitting the ball, he was shaping it, controlling it, and showing an understanding of the game far beyond his years. In 2016, Viktor made the bold decision to move to the United States and join the Oklahoma State University golf team. This was a huge turning point. At Oklahoma State, he had access to some of the best coaching, facilities, and competition in the world. His time at Oklahoma State transformed him from a talented young golfer into a world-class player. His precision, especially with iron shots, set him apart from his peers. Coaches and scouts quickly noticed that Viktor's technical skill, particularly his ball striking, was something special. He was a member of the Oklahoma State University golf team from 2016 to 2019. While making history in 2018 as the first Norwegian player to win the US Amateur, Hovland also received invitations to the 2019 Masters, US Open, and Open Championship. In 2018, he showcased his skill by competing in the Australian Open and finishing in a tie for 13th place. As the 2019 Augusta National Low Amateur, he finished the third week under par and tied for 32nd place. He went up the World Amateur ranks to #1 after this. Right after that, he placed 12th at the US Open. His 280 was good enough to put him in the low amateur category again. Beyond that, he broke Jack Nicklaus's 1960 record of 282 for the lowest 72-hole total by an amateur. He also made history by becoming the first golfer to win low amateur honors at both the US Open and the Masters in the same year, since Matt Kuchar did it in 1998. During the same year, he was also honored with the Ben Hogan Award, which is given annually to the top national college athlete. A little over 4 years ago, following the 2019 US Open, he made the transition to professional golf. When he turned pro, he gave up his chance to make it to the Open. Impressing in the 2019 Korn Ferry Tour Finals, Hovland was soon granted a PGA Tour card. Shortly after, he broke the record for most consecutive rounds in the 60s on the PGA Tour with 19, which extended into the second round of the CJ Cup in South Korea. He had made it clear to the salaried ranks that he was an exceptional talent. A win would have completed the set. He was surprised by how quickly that changed. Hovland won the Puerto Rico Open, making history as the first Norwegian to do it on the PGA Tour. After that, in December of 2020, he won the Mayakoba Classic, his first full-strength PGA Tour tournament, and his second PGA Tour victory overall, thanks to a birdie on the 72nd hole. Let's now break down his playing style that sets him apart. As of the start of the 2019 to 2020 PGA Tour season, 208 players have played 50 rounds as measured by ShotLink. Hovland averages a full stroke gained from tee to green per round, one of just 17 players in that category, equal to 8.2% of the total collection, to do so. About 1/5 of the rounds played by PGA Tour players involve a gain of 2 strokes or more from the field tee to green. Hovland ranks 13th among all players with this accomplishment, having done so an astounding 33.8% of the time in the past 3 seasons. At the core of Viktor Hovland's greatness is his silky, smooth, and consistent swing. It's the engine behind his incredible ball striking, arguably one of the best on the PGA Tour. Let's dissect what makes it so effective. His swing is compact, efficient, and incredibly repeatable. Viktor's backswing is clean, with minimal excess movement, allowing him to maintain perfect balance and control. His downswing is where the magic happens. His ability to create consistent ball contact, especially with his irons, sets him apart. The way Hovland strikes the ball allows him to be incredibly accurate, giving him the ability to control his trajectory and distance with ease. His iron play is often considered world-class. In fact, his approach shots consistently rank him among the best in the game. If there's one area where Viktor Hovland shines brighter than most, it's his iron play. His precision from mid and long-range distances is second to none. When you watch Viktor play, you'll notice he has an uncanny ability to stick his approach shots close to the hole. Whether it's a 9-iron from 150 yards or a 4-iron from 220, he can shape the ball exactly where he wants it to go. This ability to consistently hit greens in regulation is one of the reasons he's so successful. In 2023, Viktor consistently ranked near the top in greens in regulation, GIR percentage, giving him countless birdie opportunities and an edge over his competitors. His iron play has turned him into a scoring machine, particularly on difficult courses where precision is key. There's no doubt he's on his way to greatness. Let's check out his accomplishments so far. Winning early on tour is one thing, but it's Hovland's consistency in major championships and team events that sets him apart. His first real breakthrough on the major stage came with a T12 finish at the 2019 US Open as an amateur, where he stunned everyone by finishing as the low amateur. This hinted at the bright future ahead. Since then, Viktor has continued to build on that momentum, finishing in the top 10 in multiple majors, including a T7 finish at the 2023 Masters and T4 at the 2022 Open Championship. Competing alongside the best in the world, he's shown that he belongs at the highest level. But what really highlights his rise is his performance at the Ryder Cup. Representing Team Europe in 2021 and 2023, Viktor brought his competitive edge to the team environment, contributing with clutch performances in singles and team play. His ability to thrive under pressure and perform on the biggest stage is a hallmark of a player destined for greatness. Viktor's 2023 season was nothing short of spectacular. His biggest achievement to date came when he won back-to-back events in the FedEx Cup playoffs, first the BMW Championship, followed by the Tour Championship. At the BMW Championship, Viktor fired a final round 61, one of the best rounds of his career, to surge past a stacked leaderboard and claim the title. But he wasn't done yet. He carried that momentum into the Tour Championship, where he played with poise and control to secure the biggest win of his career, the FedEx Cup title. This victory not only earned him one of the largest prize purses in golf history, but solidified his place among the game's elite. Include this. And there you have it, the remarkable journey of Viktor Hovland, a rising star in the world of golf. If you want more of these contents, be sure to subscribe to be ahead of the latest in golf.